Hi guys, Penny here again. Today I'm coming on to show you guys how to make some beautiful peppermint bliss balls with your delicious peppermint oil. These are a favourite in our house and we use this basic recipe and swap it out for different oils as well. So there's some ingredients you're going to need and I will post a recipe. And I'm going to do this as quickly as I can so that you're not bored. But it is really simple. You need a food processor. You can use a thermi if you want. I don't have one. So I've got a very old, very well used, I think it's Kmart food processor. I need an upgrade. It's very noisy, so apologies in advance, but it does the job. So what you're going to need first is a cup of almonds. I activate my almonds, so I just soak them for a couple of hours in water, and then these are dried out. Just put them in like a jar when they've dried out. And I buy almonds that have got like the little shell on them, and I peel them off if they come off easily like that, but otherwise I just use it. It doesn't really matter. It makes it a little bit more, not grainy, but like textured, but it really doesn't make any difference. So a cup of almonds in the food processor. I always like to give them a little go first and break them down before I put the dates in. It's really noisy. Oh, need to turn it on. I've got a few kids here that are now coming, but so I just break the nuts down a bit like this first so that they're started to break down, and then I put 2 cups of dates in. Okay. Sorry, I've got a few kids here. I was hoping this wouldn't happen, but you know. Yeah. Please go give 2 to Stella, please. Okay, and so you got your dates in there too, so I give them another go. If I give you these, can you go away for 5 minutes? Share with Stella, please. Okay, so see if I can do it, anybody can. So that's there. Then you need 1/4 cup of cacao, 1/4 cup of cacao, and then 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So I just you can use any coconut oil. It really doesn't matter. You can use liquid coconut oil if you really want to. I do have that in the cupboard, but either coconut oil is fine. It does the job. So about 2 tablespoons. Let's put a bit extra in because that first one was a bit small. Into the mixture, and then I add I always change my recipe a little bit. So that's your basic recipe and you don't really need any more than that. But I do like a nice big tablespoon of rice malt vinegar. Rice malt syrup. Maisie, when I'm finished you can come back now. Off you go. A big spoonful of rice malt syrup. It just makes it a little bit sweeter. You don't need it. It is nice without it, but I just really enjoy it, and the kids do too. So I just put a big tablespoon of rice malt syrup in, and then you can even put a little bit of vanilla in if you wanted to. Vanilla extract. I don't normally, but you can if you want to. And then sometimes you could even put like a bit of condensed milk in it or something like that to make it sweeter, or some almond milk, and things like that. That's your basic recipe that I've done there. So I'm going to keep it at that. And then I do 3 or 4 drops of peppermint oil. So it's pretty powerful, and a lot of people go, oh, but I love peppermint, so I just put in like 7 or 8 drops, and it's usually way too powerful. So aim for 3, because almost always you'll get an extra drop and then you get 4 and then stop. So then all of that's in there, and you're going to blend it in your mixer until it basically becomes like all molded together, and you'll see what I mean when you do it. So you can see that like it will break down enough that it basically, when you hold it in your hand, it will like mold together, okay? So that's what you want it to be like, and that's beautiful. Then you just pull out like a little tablespoon or bigger, depends how big you want them to be. Roll them around in your hands to make a ball. Then I just put some coconut in a bowl, roll them in, and there is your beautiful, delicious peppermint bliss ball. Tasty, nutritious, best snack, full of protein. I put them in the fridge because I like them cold, but they are delicious. Enjoy!